Grand rising, my kindred spirits. And for those who are new, I welcome you too. Okay? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And before we get into this, go ahead and subscribe. What you gonna lose? This is free to watch me. I'm not getting paid. And when I do, if I do, without the YouTube income and with it, I still thank you. Okay? But I also want to remind you, I'm not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. I am not your healer, but I am here to guide and teach you based on my experiences and research how to heal yourself. Okay? This is not a forced thing. I do not claim medical expertise and all that. So if you have a serious case of mental illness, please consult your professional. All right? All right. Also, don't forget to thumbs up this video to put me in rotation. Oh, hold on. Yeah, to put me in rotation and recommendation. And leave some comments because I would like some feedback. I would like to hear what you think about what was said. Good people? Okay. All right. Now, let's get into it. Why not we? Okay, so today I'm just talking about freeing your mind for better. And it's not really up to me to decide what's best for you, but it's up to you to decide what's best for you. And let me just express ahead of time for the window until, I was thinking about getting a curtain, but I'm seeing how annoying, or maybe that could be just good lighting for this side. What y'all think? Leave a comment below to let me know what y'all think, okay? Is that annoying to you? Can y'all see out the window? Actually, I closed it. It's just, it's just really bright. Maybe I should wait till at night to record these. I'll take that into consideration next time. Let me write a reminder, record at night. Okay, I'm writing that down. All right. So the reason why I say freeing up your mind for better is because a lot of times we can worry for no reason at all. And it's based on a system programming. When you think about it, and you attend their institutions, we call schools, and other types of institutions within this system, you got to remember the type of system you're being influenced by. Now, if you're comfortable and you think when you was born, based on the religious system, which is being exposed, school systems are being exposed and how things have changed. Think again. Think is what I'm really telling you. Think for yourself. And in order to do so, you got to free up your mind. You got to free up that space in between your ears and do some brainwashing. And when I say brainwashing, I don't mean it in a way of how people will connotate that to be something negative. I mean, maybe open that thing up and wash it out, or whatever you intake, take lots of water, detox the body to free up, utilize that to wash the brain, really reflect, do some self-reflection, do some what they say, worldly reflection. And should you be reviewing or viewing the world differently now? Do you agree with the changes that has come upon you? Okay? Because there's been some changes. What have you heard? Okay? What have you seen? What do you know? What do you think? Or do you care to think? Because remember, I'm not here to make you think like me. I'm not. I want you to see the big picture so you can think for yourself. Or do you even know if there's a big picture? I mean, you may see the little picture, but it may go over your head. It's like, Anita, what the heck are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Stop it. I got to tell you what the heck I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this channel, platform, this space right here isn't for you. Bye. Not for you. Maybe you're not ready if you're not getting it. Okay? So for those who do get it, you know what I'm talking about. What does respecting others' opinions and lifestyles, etc., mean to me? If you see I'm looking down, I have my notes right here in front of me so that I can remember what I want to discuss. Okay? So now, in the case of freeing up your mind, you're not going to have those who have minds freed up like you. So do not expect people to have thinking like you. Get in the mindset of not calling people mean because they tell you no or don't do the actions you want them to perform or to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel people have what you call a smart mouth in a negative way, but a smart mouth in a positive way. Because if you tell me I got a smart mouth, I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much. And if you think I'm mean, just know I mean well. Okay? So expect other people's individual thinking, And if you want to control someone, you be that one that you control. Control your thinking. Control your actions. Think if you have to, get in that, change your habits of thinking to thinking before you react or act. Okay? Really think things through. And what's petty to you may not be petty to another. Always remember, just because, it's okay to express your opinion when, somebody asks me something and it's not like that's not to my liking, but if that's what you like, do you. Do you. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to say that's wrong? Why do we always need the opinions of others when we need to get dressed, how we wear our hair? You the one who got to wear it. So why are you asking me? I ain't got to wear that for you. Because all I'm going to tell you is, boo, boo, do you. For serious. For serious. And if you don't know what that means, for real. You got to get into the mode of loving thyself, self-love, loving how you do things. Because if you always need the input of others, unless you're just asking them just to see what, just for their opinion, even though you know you ain't gonna switch it up, you just want to hear what they think. Oh, okay, that was that. Okay, well. And if they don't think the way you want them to think in a positive manner, don't get upset. Why ask if you're going to get upset if they tell you their truth? They're telling you their truth and what they see, what you're asking about. Okay. Also know people's lifestyle isn't yours. You know, there's a lot of religious people walking around here judging, doing that which their God in their Bible, their Quran, their Enuma Elish, their Hadith. What else? What's the Raj? No, not the Ratib. That's the Muslim thing, right? Injil and all them other books. I don't know all of them. You know, I mean, I know them, but I can't remember them all off the top of my head. So your Jewish books, your Hindus, Buddha books, Japanese, all cultural books that the man wrote in. That a man or men came together and put the book together and wrote and typed up or whatever, you know. Um, you know, just know that just because someone is doing something outside of those books that you have not learned, maybe it's because that's their lifestyle that they decided to create. So what I basically teach, and as far as freeing up the mind, see, I'm coming with this topic, freeing up the mind, just going back to what I've said before in my other videos. It's about creating a life of your own, being in the world, but not of it. There's a time and place where you get to be you, your own authentic self. When do I get to be me outside of being in the world called system? The system. When do I get to live outside of that system and be myself? Free up myself. Because I'm telling you, all the influences, all the trends, all the choices, decisions that you're told to make, all that other people want to put upon you. Okay. When do you get to think for yourself in all of this? Self-authentication is the act of being your true self, being of spirit, because the true essence is spiritual. You're just having a human experience. And for those who don't have a spirit, if that's how you feel, then I ain't talking to you. Okay? So if there's just certain experiences that you can't relate to, then I ain't talking to you. You just can't relate until you can relate. Because then there are those who feel they have it, but just haven't had some of these experiences I'm talking about. I'm not talking to you either until you have it, until you can relate. You know, some people just haven't had it. And that's understandable, overstandable, and probably, not your standable, where you're able to stand yet. You're probably still crawling, or if not, just flipping over on your belly and flipping back over into your back. So I ain't got nothing to do with it. All right. I just giving you what respecting others' opinions, lifestyle, and etc. means to me. Even though I might say y'all and us and all of this, again, this is based on my experiences and my own research for those who are kindred spirits and can relate and feel the calling to be thyself. You don't have to be thyself like thyself or myself. You're going to be yourself to thyself or thyself to yourself. Okay? I might just kind of give you some ideas, but you're going to pick up on your own ideas eventually. This is just the start. Sometimes you may need a little of somebody else's input, and that's okay to get other people's input until you can give your own input into your own life. How about that? That's all right with y'all? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make you be like me. All right? I'm not. I'm just giving you some insights, my creative ideas and experiences, research to help you tap into your own will. Okay? Now let's overstand will, overstand and understand it. Because, in some cases, I don't know if they still do, but, some people say, you got the good angel on the right shoulder and the bad angel on the other shoulder. And for real, they're telling you to look outside of yourself for what's really inside of you. Will consist of positive and negative energies flowing within you, which gives you the power to do what's best for you. Okay? And the power to protect that which is best for you. Okay? And don't get embarrassed or feel bad about making mistakes. This is called growth. You're going to make some mistakes in life that you will find is not for you, and you will find is not for others. So don't try to be other people's judge. You know what I'm saying? Because you are your own worst critic. So who's going to judge you worse than you? So if you feel that you got to really judge yourself harshly, just know it's you judging you. The God within, the Most High within, that extends outwardly is doing that to you. But if you allow someone to come in and whisper and make you feel or think some kind of way, well, I'm here to tell you, you allowed that. You don't have to allow anything in except for what you want in. You hear me? You don't have to let no one in. I sound like I'm preaching. I won't make a good one. But anyway, you don't have to allow anything, whispers, talks, you know what I'm about, discussions that you don't feel is right for you. Then you could be like, oh, that's the go. This, sorry, y'all. Now, I don't mean no type of distraction, disruption, but I actually, this discussion right here ain't for me. Got to go. See ya. But you know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. That. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So we got that. All right, then. That's what I'm talking about. So, good peoples, bad peoples, neutral peoples, both peoples combined in one, twins. Um, it takes time to free your mind of the systems programming. And sometimes, you know, it may take, and when I say it takes time, I don't necessarily mean according to the clock, you know. I know time is an illusion, but you got to be patient with yourself to free yourself up of what or when in your divine timing you are ready to say and commit to change. When you like, okay, I gotta change some of that stuff. This ain't for me. I gotta change the way I think. I gotta change the way I live. I gotta change how I feel about all of this. So change includes that. Freeing your mind up of this system, and you be like, I'm fed up with all of this. Got me thinking all which kind of ways. What's which kind of ways? I just heard that come through. Just got you thinking any old kind of mess that you just don't want to think. You know, yeah, don't be petty and be like, oh girl, you can't even talk right, girl. You can't even do that. Girl, look, you can get somebody who grew up and raised here, never heard anybody talk in the UK and be like, they can't even talk. What are they saying? I don't know them words. So I just try to keep it simple. You know, keep it simple. Sally, Susie, Sandra, whatever your name want to be. But keep it simple. Life was not meant to be complicated. And this is why so much is being exposed in this world. So much is really coming to the forefront for you to really see and examine. And if you don't see it, your timing is almost up. It's not meant for you then. You know, you got to get out of the habit of judging people because they like crystals and light up some incense and all this other stuff. Because that's their business if you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out of that. You got to get back to nature. Keeping it simple is keeping it naturally organic. Why you got to indulge in putting all these chemicals inside you and on you? Did it come from the earth? Aren't we a part of earth? I mean, the physical part of us, the human part of us comes from nature. Well, let me help you get it if you don't get it. When your mama is carrying you, she does have problems with allergies because the body is being formed from the dust of the ground. So yeah, she's attracting a lot of dust to help form your behind, your boot boot. And everything she's breathing in, hopefully she's eating organic stuff and not a whole lot of processed stuff, or not getting anything or putting any kind of chemicals in the body that will affect her fetus or baby for when it's born. You know, the baby should be born healthy. So that's your God right there. You gotta think about, okay, I want to come through this person, but I see this person got a bad diet. I'm like, and sometimes you got to come through those bad diets and and cross your fingers and hope you still gonna come out healthy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully when you come out, you'll know to get it right. You'll get the diet right and heal and correct what your God, the mother, didn't care about doing. And not to say she didn't care about, maybe she didn't fully know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. All right. So take it each day at a time. You gotta flip over from the back to the stomach and then know how to flip over from the stomach to the back before you can crawl. You know, and sometimes even after the flipping, maybe it comes a little scooting before the crawling. However, your process takes for you. Yeah, you could probably get inspired by other people's process of success, but it's still gonna come back to you. Now, how am I gonna do it for me? How am I gonna make this work for me? That's what I want you to know. How to make it work for you, make it do what it do for you. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research. Pay attention to your own experiences and learn from the mistakes that you make. Because you keep repeating the same mistakes, then you caught up in a cycle of repetitiveness, thinking you're making change in your life, and you stuck in strife, messing up your life. Ugh. I hope whatever position you are in life, you become a good wife, and make sure, Mr. Husband, you marry that good wife for life. You know what I'm saying? Make different decisions after mistakes that you make. All right. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that part right there. Okay, what I just spoke on. Okay. So we want to get back to knowing ourselves one step at a time. Sometimes write it down so you can reread it. And for those who can't spell, maybe just make a videotape, a journal, a video journal. You know, if you don't know how to write or read or put them words together, you know, spell the word, that's spell. You heard that? You see how some of the etymology, when you get into the etymology of words, that means you're paying attention to the words you're using. Now, how can spell, you know, they says, it depends on what kind of spell. I guess there's some good spells and there's some bad spells. Good, bad. All right. So anywho, however you want it to be, and I know, you know, don't judge how I'm delivering this information, because you might miss your calling because you being judgmental of thinking someone is strange. Now, if it doesn't feel right to you, boo-boo, then you know what to do. Click off. All right. Because just because a way a person is and the way their personality comes through doesn't mean they evil all the time. Okay? It's just a misjudgment of character based on your knowledge. That's why you got to get to know people that you deal with. Get familiar with this spirit. It got to be, sometimes they say, you know, a familiar spirit, you know, and it takes some time to observe, to discern. discern. So you can learn what's right for you, what's positive or negative, what's good for you, what's not good for you. You got to be able to make that decision. You have the will to decide and make a choice. Did you hear that? You have the will, positive and negative. What's good for me and what's not good for me. Doing what's good for me, as well as protecting that which is good for me. You feel me? Okay? Now, if you consider me one of those truth sayers, I like to delve into the details of correcting things about myself or ourselves so that we can make better decisions and choices in our lives. So we don't have to feel like we got to always follow trends and do what's best for us, create our own trends in our own world for ourselves. And for those of us who have children, be supportive of them and just know that they have to live a life of their own. So you're not here to discourage them in what they feel is best for them, but to support them and make sure they're on the right track and that they are making the right choices for themselves until they are able to get to a point where they realize they can go on and make the decisions for themselves. Because, as parents, sometimes, children, we know children don't come with instructions. They don't come with the information package to let us know, like, these are the choices that you have to make sure the son or the daughter should be making. With that umbilical cord that's attached to that sack isn't the instruction book. You know what I'm saying? That sack that the umbilical cord is attached to isn't the information pack. Okay? So you got to do your best with what you know and feel and understand and be open to some guidance if you feel it's right for you and that child. Be their support team, not control team. And a lot of this that I teach to y'all and say to y'all is based on my experience of things that I've learned not to do and what to do. I've made a lot of mistakes. And in making the mistakes, what they say, a hard head make us all behind, and my behind and legs and arms and stuff, thumps on their heads and all that, just smacks in the hands with paddles and stuff. It softened me up a little bit, not fully. It softened me up a little bit. And some of them whippings and punishments and stuff kind of hardened up my shield of protection to be able to protect me. So for those who are very sensitive, learn to balance that out with some attentiveness and aggressiveness. It's okay to speak up for yourself, because being sensitive is okay to a certain degree. It is. And that certain degree is being sensitive to energies and being able to read them and know when to go towards it or stay away from it, and all of that other good stuff or bad stuff that you need to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create a balance of knowing that, being too sensitive to the point where you don't get it and you lose out on opportunities, or you mess up opportunities for yourself, or you put yourself in bad position to the point of a stiff position in the grave, which you know what I'm saying? Ain't that wrong with going to sleep. But if you never wake up and you have to come back and repeat some stuff, That's just like being kept back, because you can keep up. And at times when you can't keep up, you got to step up and ask questions. Do your research. Get guidance. But make sure you have discernment. You know how to discern. And sometimes, bad decisions is like making mistakes. So you can learn what not to do. And so you can learn what to do. Okay? So it is time to get back to knowing yourself. And again, I'm not here to make you think like me. I'm not here to heal you. I'm not your healer, but I'm your healer. I'm not. In a sense of medical. No, you got to seek out somebody else. I told y'all what to do at the beginning. But yeah, remember, okay? Hit the subscribe button. Because I got some more out. I want y'all input, Tell me what you want me to talk about. Not that I'm going to talk about it, but I'll take it into consideration. You know what I'm saying? I'll vote on it between positive and negative. We'll vote on it. You know what I'm saying? I will use will to make the right decision and choice of topics. Don't get offended if I don't talk about yours. But if you want to talk about yours, we can do one-on-one discussions. You can send me an email so that you can sign up for a free consultation to see if we are a good match to help guide you as your life coach and or counselor towards experiencing or having the life you want. Because, my program or methodology, by the end of my course or my sessions together, you will have gained a holistic approach to healing and transformation, empowering you to live a more authentic, fulfilling, and purpose-driven life. Yes. Okay, so yeah. You want a little more action? Stay tuned to this, to my little commercial or my little marketing information to help you understand, overstand to the just the big picture. And then contact me on one of my platforms, which you'll see at the end of this discussion. All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I really appreciate y'all. Don't think I don't appreciate y'all because I don't say it all the time. And don't get in the habit of me saying that all the time. Because me sitting right here is showing you. Every time I come up on here, I'm showing you. I appreciate y'all. That's why I keep coming back. I can't get enough of y'all. Certified NLP practitioner dedicated to empowering individuals such as yourself to transform their lives through holistic healing, life coaching, and counseling. And today, yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to share with you my signature program, which is designed to help you unlock your purpose and align with your true self. Our program, Transformative Healing, a metaphysics and NLP approach towards self-discovery and authentic living is a transformative journey that combines metaphysical insights with neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP techniques, to help you overcome challenges and discover innate abilities to heal and transform relationships with yourself and others, as well as establish healthy boundaries. My key components are: 1, self-authentication based healing. This module focuses on understanding the importance of healing and self-authentication and leading a purposeful life. You'll learn to balance your light and dark psyche, use mental and emotional coping techniques, and gain self-acceptance through positive self-talk. 2, lifestyle-based healing. In this module, you'll learn how to tap in to natural survival resources and follow intuitive influences to create a new lifestyle. You'll replace unwanted habits with better practices, identify stress triggers, and understand influences affecting your lifestyle choices. 3, communication-based healing. This module teaches you to express and communicate your thoughts and feelings effectively. You'll learn to listen to your true voice, creatively express your imagination, and communicate commands to your subconscious mind for positive change. And 4, community-based healing. The final module focuses on transforming community dynamics. You'll learn to manifest your needs and wants, recognize patterns for better change, identify individuals of influence, and create a space that fosters peace and harmony. Our program is designed to help you evolve to a new level of self-authentication in this new upcoming paradigm. Now, are you ready to embark on this transformative journey with me? Please join our program today and unlock your true potential. I welcome you back, and I look forward to speaking with you. So get ready. On your march, set, to, go. Thanks for sitting